No Lyles is going crazy right now, and I just want to break down a video of No Lyles and Joseph.
At the 2023 Tom Jones Memorial Invite in Gainesville, Florida, we have had a front row seat to some of the greatest track and field action that we have seen in 2023.
This looks like my track state meet.
On the women's side, we have seen Julian Alfred only continue her sprinting dominance with her outstanding double in the 100 and the 200 here, with times of 21.91 and 10.72 in the 100 meters. And yes, the wind was slightly over the allowable limit, but still running a 10.72 is absolutely stunning. Over in the men's collegiate scene, we are seeing the arrival of Terrence Jones from Texas Tech, this year's indoor 60-meter collegiate champion with a time of 6.46 seconds. And for this NCAA 100-meter season debut, he threw down a world-leading time of 9.91 seconds, making him the 6th fastest performer in collegiate history in the men's 100.
Sixth?
This competition is truly stacked with talent.
Why is Andre DeGrasse there? Am I lost right now? I thought this was a college meet. Like, apparently, is it open?
Much every event, something extremely fast is going down. However, for the men's 100-meter dash and the Olympic development race, we saw one of the most anticipated clashes of this entire competition.
These block starts are perfect. The only one I don't really like is out here because his back leg's a little bit too overextended, but pretty solid form for everybody.
For this 100-meter dash, we saw a huge showdown between Joseph Fahnbulleh, Noah Lyles, and Andre DeGrasse in the 100 meters.
Wonder how this
now,
starts
to put it simply, these three are some of the greatest all-around sprinters in the world right now. If we go back to 2021, we can see Andre DeGrasse winning the 200-meter dash. Noah Lyles came in third place, winning the bronze.
Andre DeGrasse went crazy here. Look at this angle right here. A lot of people say, like, I've been talking a lot about landing under your center mass. Look at every single sprinter here landing in front of their center of mass. And look how important solely his strength is. He's at a bent knee position. His calf is super, super contracted. You need to get your soleus right.
And in a very close fifth place was Joseph Fahnbulleh, all running under 20 seconds in this competition.
19.62.
Fast forward to 2022, and we see Noah Lyles.
Look at this form, bro. Wait, I'm trying to never mind.
Absolutely stampede away from anyone else in the field, slaying the competition with a new American record of 19.31 seconds.
I forgot he did that, bro.
And in this event, once again, Joseph Fahnbulleh performed extremely well, running a time of 19.84 and finishing in 4th place, just off the podium by less than 1/10 of a second.
The world is getting so fast, bro.
Now, Andre DeGrasse did not run in the 200-meter finals in last year's World Championships, but he did run one of the all-time greatest anchor legs in the 4x100 meters, winning the gold medal for Team.
Bro, look at this. Every time I freaking pause, bro, your soleus is contracted like crazy. Look how his heel never collapsed. That's Achilles strength, man. Oh my goodness.
Canada with a split time of 8.79 seconds.
What in the wind?
To put it simply, these three are studs, and seeing them all race in the same event is pretty special. And at this point in the season, they are all just starting to come out of their shell and ready to run extremely fast times. So what would happen in this men's 100-meter dash? For the first attempt, there was
I was about to say, that is either the craziest start I've ever seen in my entire life or a false start.
A disqualification, as Julian Forte appeared to have false start.
Way, though, like,
however,
if it wasn't a false start, now you had perfect form. That was like low-key a crazy good start.
After a pretty brief period, he entered the race once again, running under protest, so he actually was disqualified, but he did run under protest just in case he was able to officially compete in this 100-meter dash. After this early false start, the field was once again set, with Fahnbulleh all the way on the inside, and Noah Lyles and Andre DeGrasse in the middle of the track. After a fair start, the field got off quite well, with Noah Lyles running very well in the middle of the pack, and Joseph Fahnbulleh, again, not quite getting a great start. However, over the final 50 meters, Fahnbulleh was closing, but ultimately, it was Noah Lyles who took...
This is such an interesting... I'm going to break down a little bit form here. Like, look at Joseph, right? Look at, like, once he starts to pick up, like, how much he hyperextends his back leg right here. Look at that. Like, I know everyone's hitting triple extension, but, like, compared to the person right next to him, like, I'm not saying he's using his lower back when he sprints, but it feels like he's, like, hyperextending to toe off so much, but it works. Like, clearly he's working. He's running great times, and his top end's crazy, but it's very interesting.
It was Noah Lyles who took this race in 9.95 seconds,
but like
beating
Joseph's
Joseph
like
Van
more
Belay,
vertical
who
displacement.
finished in second,
Like, he gets in the air a little
breaking
bit
10
higher.
seconds for the very first time in his career at 9.98 seconds. With a legal wind, this time now makes Noah Lyles the third fastest athlete in the world this season, and it now makes Joseph Van Belay the fifth fastest athlete in the world this year. For the men's 100 meters in 2023, it is quickly shaping up to be an international powerhouse of speed. You've got Terrence Jones up front, who's from the Bahamas, Akani Simbine from South Africa in a very close second, and tied in third is Noah Lyles and Oblique Seville from Jamaica, with Joseph Van Belay and Bawaji Nkrumah following close behind. We already have a fair amount of athletes breaking 10 seconds in the very early stages of this year's outdoor season, and specifically for this Tom Jones Invitational 100-meter dash, this is quite the solid starting point for Noah Lyles. Back in 2022, Noah Lyles ran his Tom Jones Memorial Invite in a very solid time of 10.05 seconds, which is exactly 1/10 of a second slower than what he just did. And given the fact that he is still in the early stages of this year, and he clearly has some unfinished business in the 200 meters, I'm thinking that he could very well be set for something crazy fast in 2023.
Honestly, I have a hot take. I know Noah Lyles was going through some injuries, but watching him when he was struggling that one year, or I guess struggling, but he wasn't having his best year, I think it was like 2 years ago, it looked like he put on some weight. I think he put on like 5-6 pounds, and I think that's the only reason why. Like, literally as simple as like probably put on like 4 pounds, and I think that's all that it was. He was like he
now again, he did not break 20 seconds in yesterday's 200-meter dash, running a solo victory in 20.16. But I'm not too worried about this because he won this race by a huge margin, clearly shutting off the gas on the final stages. And given this 100-meter victory over a very strong field, I think that he very well could be on his way to challenging the standard that he set last season. It's only the early stages of this year's outdoor campaign.
You ever watch these Noah Lyles? You probably follow me on Instagram, but I'm not sure. The Afro ain't it, bro.
Already being treated to some amazing racing in the sprinting scene. And given what he just ran, and the fact that Joseph Van Belay just ran a sub 10-second clocking for the very first time, I think that both Noah Lyles and Van Belay could very well be set for something truly special in 2023. And on this note, I now want to pass the question off to you. What times do you think Noah Lyles and Joseph Van Belay will run in both the 100, but especially the 200 meters in 2023? I think that both athletes could very well challenge their standards last season, and especially Joseph Van Belay, because last season he did have the burden of running an NCAA campaign, which very well could be one of the most strenuous and difficult things that an athlete can do.
He like bobs and weaves so much. Like, honestly, I'm not sure. I would have to look at him more up close, but it looks like he used a super hardcore muscle dominant strategy, which like it has his benefits and his weaknesses. But like if you just watch how much he right here in the middle lane, like how much he bobs and weaves to like get his momentum going and like his power at the end,
which very well could be one of the most strenuous.
It's just wasting a lot of energy. Like it's still fast, and obviously he's way faster than 99% of the entire world. But it's just like it just could be better.
An athlete can do in track and field. And if you'll remember, he raced over 40 times
he does
last
it a lot,
season,
well, with his
running
upper
various
shoulder
relays,
part.
running various 100-meter dashes. But now, given that he does have a professional contract with ASICS, and he is looking absolutely brutal on the starting line, Van Belay's looking special. But Noah Lyles, I think he just knows how to peak at the right time, and after a season like last year, it is difficult to deny this man as the greatest in the world in the 200 meters right now. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Comment down below, what do you think about Noah Lyles and Joseph? I'm not going to butcher his last name. Watch this video right here, and you want to transform your speed. I've helped guys run 10.2, 10.4. Hella guys run 4.4 under my speed training. Click the link right here, or maybe it might be right here. Hope you guys have a good one.